All right, it's Boogie Woogie time. Today I'm going to break down a Chicago-style Boogie Woogie riff in the key of E. I'll show you two ways you can play this riff. This one's inspired a lot by a guitar player named Jim Brewer. Jim Brewer was a folk blues guitar player who spent many years in Chicago. He was originally from Mississippi. But when I heard this self-titled album of his many years ago, there was a tune on it called She Wants to Boogie that really knocked me out because he had a really aggressive, rhythmic way of playing the guitar, really digging into the strings, capturing that boogie woogie sound. So let's dive right into the first way to play the riff. Here's what it's going to sound like, nice and slow. Let's take an up-close look at that. So you're going to start off with your index finger on the 2nd fret, 5th string, and we're going to keep that planted there. That's an anchor finger for this riff. And then I'm going to hit with my thumb the 6th string and the 5th string. It's important to go in a downward direction. We're going to do that twice. Then we're going to hit the 3rd fret on the 6th string. And then we're going to hit the 4th fret on the 6th string. So let's try that a few times. Okay, now let's speed it up a bit. So really what makes it sound piano-like is that power chord you're playing at the beginning, those two notes. And you can even make that sound a little bit cooler by adding an additional note. So the 2nd fret on the 4th string, this is going to make it more intermediate to advanced level, but I'm going to do a bar here on the 2nd fret. The only notes you really need to make work in the bar are the 5th string and the 4th string. So now we can get a 3-note chord there and then add the same notes we were adding before. So hear that? That's got a little bit more of a thunderous sound. Let's try that a little faster. Let's try it a little faster than that. And you can always end it on an E7 chord, just using that E chord with a pinky on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. All right, so that's the Chicago-style Boogie Woogie riff in the key of E, inspired by Jim Brewer. If you want to find out more about Jim Brewer, I did an interview with my friend Andy Cohen, where he talks a lot about Jim Brewer's history and musicianship. It's pretty interesting. I'll put a link to that in the description of this video. Please leave a comment. Let me know if you enjoyed this, if you got something out of it. If you'd like more content like this, I do appreciate it. I'll see you around.